So here we are, Gitex 2014 with HP now and Ala Al-Shimi. Welcome to Gitex TV, Ala.
Thank you very much, Andy. Thank you.
You have a wonderful stand here. Had a look around and I can see some of the things which are on here, some of the messages, the innovation which HP has in the marketplace at the moment. What actually brings you to Gitex? Is it to do business? Are you looking to network or just get the message out?
Actually, it is all of it. Yeah, so we are here, of course, to meet our customers and partners. Second, we want to show the innovation we are bringing to the Middle East market, and especially to Dubai and United Arab Emirates. And at the same time, to build our network with all the visitors coming in here. Most important, that Gitex is the biggest forum for IT in this part of the world, and we are very glad and honored to be here every single year.
And you know, there are a few buzzwords around this year. Everyone's talking cloud, everyone's talking big data. Smart technology, innovation are key to Gitex. So what does innovation mean to HP?
Well, innovation means that you are bringing something to the humans and to the countries and markets who are in that does not exist, and to help them make their life easier and their business better and more profitable for them, and help them provide more services and better services for the citizens. Yeah? And all the solutions we are showing here are around that. This is actually around the HP strategy worldwide, and this is what we are bringing to Gitex. So what you see in Gitex today from HP is a translation of the HP strategy globally, and our strategy is to provide solutions for the new style of IT. And I can tell you quickly what is the new style of IT, and this is the innovation, and what are the solutions we are providing. So the new style of IT, if you look today at the social media and Twitter and Facebook and so on, the amount of data is growing very fast every single day. In every single industry and customer relationship management and banking, all the data across all segment industries are growing. And hence the need for big data. And having the big data is not good enough, right? So having the data is difficult, size is very big, you need to manage it properly, and more important, you need to do the right analytics to get the right information from the data and help decision makers to take the right decision on the spot. Talking about that, we are introducing in Gitex our platform for the big data. It's called Heaven, and it's actually having all the building blocks of what I have just described. We believe that no one in the industry have all end-to-end big data, including analytics, including the decision making, KPIs and dashboard like what HP has. Especially that we are talking about different types of data. So you have the structured data, which we all know, and it is the normal files we are using, alphabeticals, numbers, and so on. And usually it is easy to get the analytics and take decisions on this data. Where it is very difficult is what is called the unstructured data. So when you are talking about video streams and photos and voice, if you go and Google a name, you will get a lot of data. But if you go put a photo and try to Google, get me what is related to this photo, it's very difficult to get it if you will get anything. And then you have the machinery data, which is the internet of everything. And these are data you are maybe getting from sensors, from factories, RFID, and so on. So these are different types of data, and having all these different types of data in one data warehouse, if you want, and doing the right analysis to get the right information and the right decision out of this data is complex. And what we bring to Gitex this year, and this is part of what we have, is that we have what's called Vertica for the structured data analytics based on the data warehouse, where we are using Hadoop. Then you have Autonomy, which is used for the unstructured data, and we have ArcSight for the machinery data. Yeah, so we have the entire portfolio end-to-end for there. And I want to give you very nice live examples of what we are talking about, because it is easy to talk about buzzwords, but it is difficult to implement it and make it successful and make it as a reference. If you remember the London Olympics, in there actually there were like thousands of cameras for the people accessing to the London Olympics. And these cameras were taking photos of the people who are visiting, and instant on, real time, they were analyzing, the systems were analyzing the photos of these people coming to tell you of this, if this person is a terrorist or a genuine guy, or you can allow him to come in or not. From the behavior and sentiment and the body language of the individual, it could tell you that you have a question mark around this individual, so maybe he could be a suspect, and he's sweating, he's tired, he's running. If someone is leaving his bag somewhere, the cameras and the system automatically will tell you there is bag left already somewhere else. And the number of cameras is very big. That's very difficult for any number of people to track. but the system is smart enough to collect all this data, extract the right information, do the analytics, and give you the message for you to take the right decision on the spot and real time. Another very good example, if you look at the police cars moving in the streets with small camera on top, these cameras actually are taking photos of the number plates, the car color and model, and checking in the system again on the spot to tell the police officer in the car if this car is stolen or has any problem on it, and so on and so forth. So then if you log into Amazon today and you are going to buy something, the system will automatically tell you or recommend to you some other items to buy. This is again based on analytics of your previous purchase from Amazon and the experience and history the system has, yeah? And this is the concept of big data. It's not only about the data and data warehousing, it's about the analytics to help you get the information and take the right decision to grow your business, protect your country, and protect your business.
It's all very smart connections, isn't it? And certainly Dubai is a smart city and it's moving towards that way. The Middle East, Africa and South Asia as well, key markets for HP with that type of innovation, I'd imagine.
Absolutely, absolutely. And talking about the smart city initiative in Dubai, actually Dubai, proudly, and I live here, it's part of me, I'm part of it, is quite ahead from most of the countries, I would say globally. Yeah? If you look at what's happening, I will tell you what HP did, and I'll tell you in general what's happening in the country. So the example I mentioned about the cars and the police cars, of course, you all see it in Dubai. Second, if we look at most of the government services today, we do it over the phone, right? This is the mobility solutions, and it's one of the key pillars we are showing today in Gitex, where you can do everything that you need to do. Instead of going, visiting, queuing to pay a bill, you can just do it in 1 minute using your credit card over the phone. So having all the government services in Dubai being mobile enabled, this is very smart, and this is part of the smart city initiative. If we look at the education sector, and this is something HP proudly did with the government of UAE and Dubai in specific, we have done the smart learning project, where we have actually connected number of schools, almost 1,200 schools. We are doing it in phases, phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3. And actually all the students will be having tablets, and they can interact and see what the teacher is doing, even if they are at home sick or cannot go to school or traveling with their parents. So very smart solution. We are very proud of it. We are using it as a reference globally, and we are hoping to implement the same in other countries in the Middle East and across the globe. So I believe that Dubai have taken already a number of steps, if you want, in being a smart city. I would say it's already smart, but of course, knowing Dubai, it needs to go very fast and be ahead of everyone and being the smartest city, if you want, in the globe.
And obviously, living here in Dubai, Gitex is something that's well in your mind. How you found this year's show, and how do you think it can support businesses like yours for the future as well?
Well, Gitex is fantastic, and to be very honest, every year I see it getting better than the year before. The structure, the organization, the process, the space for the areas to walk, the services around it, the quality of visitors coming to Gitex is getting even better every year. So I'm very proud of it, very proud to be in Gitex, and I think every single year it will become better and better and better. So we are very happy to be here and will continue to be here.
Ala, thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with us here on Gitex TV. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you very much.